Mad Max coming to you live from Closeout Bats, and we are at episode 6, Mad Max TV. It's been one full week since we came to you live and started this segment. And guys, I have a special announcement today. It's this big guy's birthday today, so let's wish Roy a very happy birthday. Roy, how old are you?
A young 55.
Wow, okay. And a lot of grays on your hair, you know, from me ultimately, so you're just getting older and older.
A lot of happy birthday shout outs on Instagram.
Really?
G. Kushner, happy birthday. P. Kennedy, happy birthday. Oh, man. You're a popular guy.
Popular guy. So, and it's cold here in New Jersey. You see, actually, we're rocking this, you know, it's no, obviously.
Better known as a Zippy Special.
Yeah, we did this today on purpose, matching with our undershirts. But it is kind of a little cold, actually, in this warehouse. And actually, a special announcement, we actually have a new worker, well, an old worker that's coming back here. He actually worked here, and then he had to be let go, and actually he's been rehired. So we're having a little bet here of how long he's actually going to last. I say January 1st. How long do you think?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Max.
2 weeks max. Some people think maybe like a week, 2 weeks. I'm giving it until January 1st, and then we'll see how he does.
He's actually seemed to show up on time.
I'm going right before Christmas.
He's actually the second person in Close-Up Bats history that's been hired, fired, and then rehired. The second being myself. So let's get more about the deals. That was all nice and fun. So, guys, Monday Madness was yesterday, and we had a lot of deals. A lot of people were liking all the deals, especially you Facebook folks, Instagram as well. So we're going to actually give you an opportunity to get some of those deals again today, and today only. We're going to have the CFZ -5 bat. This bat is an absolute beast. People love this bat. This is probably the best performing -5 of all time. Would you agree with that?
Or none, yeah.
Yeah, I agree also with that, too. And then we're also going to have the
What size is available?
So every size in that bat, 30, 31, 32, and 33, which is kind of more for that bigger, stronger kid. That kid that's 13U can use the -5, and he's, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Or maybe even adult baseball
player. Yes, some adult baseball players where you can use anything would like something like that. We're going to also have the CFZ -10, the retooled one. Now, a lot of people asked this question yesterday as far as retooled. What does that exactly mean? Does that mean that this bat was sent back to them and then it was used and then they fix it? No, this bat was exactly, it came from the manufacturer. You'll see it's still in the wrapper, which means this is a brand new bat. Just a simple end cap change is all they did to this bat.
With the warranty.
With the warranty, so it comes with the full 1-year warranty. Now, this bat's on sale, $199.95, which it was $350. That's a really, really good deal, and today only as well. Now, not pictured because it is coming in tomorrow. There's been a delay in the shipment. Is the -8 retooled one in some select sizes, which is also $199.95. Was $350. So talk about really, really good deals. Those are really good deals as well. So do we have any questions coming in right now?
Can I go
No
over
questions.
one thing, though?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go over, since it is my birthday,
Yeah.
I'm going to take the liberty of showing you my birthday gift from when I was 10 years old. Best gift I ever got. I brought it along. Old Reliable, the big banana.
And how much was that bat back whenever you were 10, a long, long time ago?
It was, believe it or not, 1995.
Really?
If this bat could talk. A lot of dingers with this bad boy.
Wow. Okay. This thing is heavy as anything. How many ounces do you think this is?
It's heavy.
Yeah. I mean, people that complain now about the bats being a little too heavy, I mean, this bat is super end loaded. This definitely has some nice end load feel to it if you're like more of a power hitter.
See the end?
It looks like a solid piece of metal.
What does that end say?
On the other end.
Oh, this end. Yeah, what? Oh,
Just beat.
yeah.
But 10-year-old birthday, there it is.
That's cool.
Best gift ever, 1995.
1995.
More Sam's.
James Mitchell on Instagram wants to know what's the best wood bat out there.
Well, we stock a heavy dose of Victus, Marucci, and Louisville Slugger. I'd say any one of those would be a quality wood bat. We have some good deals on the Prime right now, a lot of Primes, or any of the Victus Pro Cuts.
I'm going gun to my head, Victus.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Morrow on Instagram agrees. He said Victus.
Gun to my head, Victus. They are just
Definitely nicest looking bats, too. And those people out there on Instagram, you guys are up nice and early. I know West Coast right now, it's 5 o'clock, so I don't know if anyone West Coast
I want to know where my man Interactive Lou is over here on
Facebook.
Facebook.
He'll come. He'll tune in. Don't worry.
He ordered.
You got one comment on Facebook right now. It's happy birthday, Roy, from John.
John.
Thanks, John.
John who?
John, I don't want to know if I say his last name right. Mauchin?
Oh. Mockin.
Mockin?
Johnny. That's
that-
Johnny Mockin. So, yeah, Victus definitely nicest looking bets. And then also, later in the week, we're going to be doing a Victus giveaway. So stay tuned for that, Instagram folks. I know you guys are really going to like that. You saw that I put that picture up a couple days ago, and that looks really cool. And then also right now we have a Rawlings giveaway. Speaking of Johnny Mockin, a Rawlings giveaway. And I actually just got notice that we pushed the deadline back on this this giveaway. It started last Tuesday, and now it's going to go till November 22nd. That's a day before Thanksgiving, so plenty of time to join. I know that there's a lot of people have joined, and it's been really good, so we're going to push it back a little bit further. And you can go to I'm going to put the link up actually right now this second on the comment section, and you're going to click it. You're going to go to that page, just name, email address, and then you're entered into this contest to win $500 prize pack from Rawlings, which means you could get a Quattro, you could get a Velo, you could get a 5150.
Any combination.
Yeah, you could get 10 sweatshirts if you wanted to, which I would do.
All right, P. Kennedy on Instagram says, what's the shortest length of the CF Zen -3?
Shortest length of this CF Zen -3, so you're going to have 30-inch in that bat is the shortest that it comes. Did you try any bats out yesterday? That's the dude from North Carolina.
Tyler Little on Facebook says, what's the best new end-loaded BB core for 2018?
Yeah, we answered this yesterday. I'm going to say the 718 from Louisville Slugger, the Select. I'll show it to you. If you can maybe see this, this might be good. So Louisville put this swing weight index on their bats this year, where you're going to see the end loaded, and this one is their most end loaded bat. So people on Instagram as well, I'll show you this too, so you can see this. Right there, you'll see it. That's swing weight. So this is Louisville's most end loaded bat. It's going to have a little bit more power, definitely more for the power hitter.
What about the Insane?
The Voodoo Insane is nice, but I'm going to give the edge to the 718. You're going to say Voodoo?
I'm just saying, the Voodoo's always been known as that.
I want to give
top-heavy,
it.
so-
I want to give an answer and just be like, I don't want to be wishy-washy between two. This is the best end loaded bat this year.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Casey Gardner on Facebook says, what's the best fast pitch girls softball bat out right now?
Ghost.
Oh, okay.
That was a quick answer.
Yeah, that was very quick. Well, I'm going to give the wishy-washy answer. Xeno, LXT, CFX, or Ghost. I would say it's really obviously know where you're playing, because the Ghost is only ASA approved. I really feel like I need to say that every time with the Ghost, because it is difficult to say.
Those three bats have been hot every year.
Yeah.
I just think that the Ghost kind of came on, and Easton has not been in the fast pitch game forever.
Yeah.
And I think now all of a sudden they're there. So to me, it's a little bit of a bump, and I'm happy to see that they're there. Not to take anything away from Xeno LXT or CF, but those have been hot every year. So the Ghost really kind of just kind of entered the game a little bit, and they've been just crushing it. So
Max, to answer your question, P. Kennedy on Instagram says, yeah, the Ghost X and the Voodoo USA bat felt great.
The Ghost. Okay. Cool.
I don't know if this is a joke or not, but Nancy says, hi, guys. Happy birthday, Roy. I want the Quattro in 20 pink sweatshirts with little Datsuns all over them. Is that okay?
order them up, Nance. Keep the cat indoors, please.
Yeah, that is, yeah. We need a phone call from Rocco, I think, is ultimately what we need. So, just to go over anybody that's coming into this show a little bit late or whatnot, we're going to have... It's Roy's birthday, first of all, so let's wish Roy a happy birthday here. I'm going to be well-behaved today. That's the game plan today. We'll see how that works. And then also, we have deals going on today. We have the CF Zen -10, 2 3/4, the retooled one, which this bat last year was a $350 bat. It's now $199.95. Now, we did that yesterday. I promised you it was only going to last till Monday, but I felt like I was in a good mood today, and so did Roy. Then we're going to also have the CF Zen -5. Probably the best performing -5 last year, this year, any year ever. Yeah, ever aided, probably.
It is the number one.
Yeah, so I would say that bat is great performing bat, and that one's $350. And we don't have a lot of them left. So, if you're thinking about ordering, if you say, hey, I want to wait till that November 22nd, as soon as Thanksgiving comes, don't wait. Get it today.
So over on Instagram, it says, what's the best slow pitch ASA bat? That's coming from The Rhino, who also wants you to know that Roy's his best friend.
Roy's his best friend. Roy, can you confirm?
I thought you were mad at me.
Roy, can you confirm that?
I will confirm it. Good luck tomorrow, by the way, because I know you have a special thing going on tomorrow. Good luck. And
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck.
I
yes.
thought you were mad at me, but I guess we're friends again. So yes, besties, we are. Yes.
Do you want to answer the slow pitch question? Or you want to
Flipper.
Flipper. Okay. Yeah. So I do believe the Rhino, who is a longtime customer and almost like family here, is using 52-300 ball. So therefore, I would definitely say Flipper. Flipper ASA would be the best. Yeah.
You got a lot of people on Instagram wanting to know where their wedding invite was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a few times
A lot
so
of people.
far.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to comment on that. or-
Yeah.
I think the
Might
wife,
be a little-
the wife
might be a
did the
little
guest list. Just pass the buck.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
James Mitchell on Instagram says, "Do you prefer BB core aluminum or composite?"
It's a really good question, actually. That's besides all the birthday and obviously the Rhino. That's probably one of the best questions there. I'd say that BB Core, when it came out a couple of years ago, really has closed that gap between composite and aluminum. It's taken that window where composite was seen as the greatest thing ever, and really took it and kind of made them very equal, like Cat 7
So
Velo.
wait, all right. So wait a second. So then,
Yes,
why,
I was going to say
why do all the college players use metal? Why are they all using metal bats?
They're stronger. A little bit more power with the aluminum bat. A little bit. They like the feel of it. It's
You think it
not-
has anything to do with like the consistency between cold weather and
Yeah,
warm weather,
that's
being that college players travel a little bit
there's-
more than
There's a lot
than
of
most?
advantages to aluminum. I like the aluminum bats when it comes to the BB Core bats. I just think when you're older, you have a little bit more strength. The aluminum you might prefer that. But there's guys in college that were swinging the Beast last year and swinging the CF Zen. I'd say if you're more of that stronger kid, stronger adult male in college, swing the aluminum bat.
Roy, this comment on Facebook's for you. Nancy wants you to know that Rocco and her broke up 2 months ago. She caught him cheating with Gina at the club. Nikki caught them, so she unfriended him, blocked him. She hates him. Just throwing that out there.
I'm sorry I introduced you.
Yeah, what? Rocco, can you confirm that happened? Are you out there?
Where is Rocco?
Rocco's been non-existent over the
He's,
last few days.
Radio silence.
Glove Master on Instagram says Velo from Rawlings has been the best BB core since it came out. Do you agree with that?
I would agree. I think that
I'd
Velo
say
just
every other.
crushes.
I say every other year. Every other year it would be good because Cat
I'm
7
all about the Velo. The Velo rocks.
Velo's great too. Yeah, I like the Velo a lot.
But then the other thing is the Quattro, which wasn't so. Last year was good. This year I think it's real good. But prior years wasn't so great. But now I don't know. I mean the Quattro sounds great. Almost sounds aluminum, but I don't know. Rollins is on a move. They're one to watch.
no Rawlings sweatshirt today, guys. Everybody that was saying what's up with the Rawlings sweatshirt.
I'm repping NYPD.
So I'd say I agree with Roy, but I would say every other year because you guys know I'm a big Cat 7 guy, and I would say that ultimately when the Cat 5 came out, it was the hot bat, and then they went another year, and then that Velo was the hot bat, and then the Cat 6 came out, and that was the hot bat, and the Velo took a back seat, and then the Cat 6 went another year, and then the new Velo. So every other year. So we're now on the second year of the Cat 7. And I'd say Cat 7 last year was better than the Velo. This year the Velo will be better than the Cat 7. If you followed that, guys, I know that was very confusing.
Mike Morrow wants to know, do you have any training bats in the store? +1, +2, +3?
As far as wood bats, we do. Yeah, we have some wood bats. Actually, some Louisville ones that are like on sale now for I think $70. That are like, I think one's a 33, 34, or 35. We found.
We had some heavier bats, but an old employee stole one.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, we had
But
some
who will
employees.
go unnamed, but
Yeah.
he no longer is with us, and
Dylan Herbeck.
he won't be showing his face here anytime soon.
Yeah.
Glovemaster said, heard they changed the Quattro this season. Can we come swing it?
As far as I would ask him, as far as what did they change on it, it's the same. I mean, you can come swing it ultimately, but as far as that bat's been kind of the same for last year.
A Gonzalez on Instagram wants to know what's better, the 917 or the 918?
I mean, same sort of idea is what you get with both bats. You know, you're talking about that three-piece technology on both bats. 917 versus 918. They've kind of stiffened up the 918 a little bit. You're not going to get as much flex as you did with the 917. You know, there's no secret that the 916.
What about that creep?
Yeah, the 916. There's no doubt that there was, to go back the 916, there were some issues with it. A lot of flex to it. That's what you get with the 3-piece technology, and then the 917 that kind of stiffened up, and very rarely were there issues. But the 918 has been real good. You know, a little bit stiffer. Color in the 918 is, you know, if you're all about color and looks, the 918 looks great. So, you know, no doubt about that.
Matthew Bender joined.
Matthew Bender.
Here you go. Morning, y'all from Kentucky. What's the hottest new USA 31-inch drop 5 or 8? From Patrick Dunham.
Say that again. What was the hottest?
He wants to know what the hottest new USA 31-inch drop 5 or drop 8.
I'm going to say the Ghost.
I'm going to give you a one to watch.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Axe, drop 8.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
$129.95.
The Origin.
Super reasonable. Great
Yes.
bat.
You like that?
That is my super.
I'm going to say
one to watch.
I'm going to say Ghost X, because if you're swinging a bat that's -5 or -8, you obviously have a little bit more power. Something like that you would only benefit with the composite. I like the Ghost X or the Beast X in that line from Easton is what I would look at. What do you think?
I like them, but
You like the
twice
Ghost?
the price.
Choice the price. If people are off today and watching this, we are open all
We're
day.
voting.
9 a.m. to 6. And there's some you kids out there are voting, but I don't think you guys are. How many viewers are we on Instagram?
Instagram, watching live right now, says 9.
Ooh,
It was as high as 20.
ooh.
Marvin says, what are the 2 hottest -3 bets?
2 hottest -3 bats. Is that Marvin on Instagram?
On Instagram, correct.
Marvin's a good friend. I would say 2 hottest -3 bats this year. Hard to go against that 918, and also hard to go against that Cat 7. I'll break it down into 2 categories: the aluminum category and then the composite category. That's what I would say. Those 2 would be the 2 bats to watch.
I'm going Ghost and Velo.
Wow. Okay, so he's gonna stick with the Easton and Rollins things. Yeah, he likes those 2 brands. We know that, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put sorry guys, I forgot to put the giveaway up for Rollins. Let me do that right now. I apologize. It's on our website, the Close Up Bats website, but I'm just going to put it up here in the comment section. And actually, I apologize. You need your first name, your last name, your email, your birth date, and your phone, and your postal code. So I was telling you it was just your name and email, so it's a little bit more than that.
Over on Instagram, Thomas Lee says, what are the hottest USSSA -5 bats? I mean, you kind of answered that a little earlier.
I mean, if you say
sitting on
any
the
bat
table.
ever, I would say the CF Zen -5, which we have a couple pieces in stock of this bat. And then if you said, hey, what, you know, because this bat's going to be very limited. It's like this bat won't be around for much longer. Then I would ultimately say one of the best -5s. You'd probably be looking at the Ghost X from Easton this year. I like the white one rather than the 2 5/8 rather than 2 3/4. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
You saw the 2 3/4. Let's see. Come on, bro. Let's look. Here, I'll show you guys this. All right. This is the -5 2 5/8. This is the -5 2 3/4. I mean, you tell me which one you would want, Roy. Ultimately, which one?
Well, I mean, I like going the 1/8 of an inch bigger, but I think
It's
The
hard.
longer shell on the white one just
yeah,
looks more
a little bit
appealing.
more forgiving with the shell length. So I don't know that an 1/8 of an inch is going to sway me either way. I'm going to go with the longer shell.
You folks on Instagram, check that out. Which one would you go with? Or would you go with this -5 2 5/8, or would you go with the -5 2 3/4? You know? What do you think? No? I'm going to go -5 2 5/8, guys.
That's
Yep.
what
Chris Curry on Facebook wants to know, are we better off swinging wood bats instead of spending $300 on a USA bat that has the same performance?
No, because, you know, when they say wood-like performance, it's as close as you could get to the wood bat without actually going wood. The wood bat is going to will not perform the same way these USA bats will. The USA bats will still outperform any wood bat. It's just as close as you can get to that wood bat. Now, would I tell you to go $300 if you said, hey, I don't want to do that? Yeah, there's other bats out there that you don't have to do that. you get great value in the 5150 or Omaha. So don't feel like you need to, spend the $300 and get one of those new USA bats. You can get a USA bat, but go in, maybe try. If you're local, come in and try it, or go somewhere and try some bats out and see.
Yeah, but I think that also too, you have to consider a good wood bat is not inexpensive anymore. It's not like you're buying a bat for $20-$30.
Yeah.
Good wood
It's not
bat.
like it's not like this right here, the 1995 special Roy's 10-year-old birthday.
That's old reliable.
Not to mention a wood bat can still break as well. So
That is true. A wood bat can break, and those Marucci or Victus bats, or especially in Louisville now, the prime bats are not cheap. You're talking $150, $160, and some of them don't even have a warranty.
Yeah.
So to me, that would be something that I would totally watch out on.
mgotti99 on Instagram wants to know. He just wants a quick review on the USA 5150.
Well, quick review. I mean, great value. Obviously, that it's only $99.95. USA bat, obviously, so it's going to be big barrel, the 2 5/8, -11, so very lightweight, and it's a great bat ultimately that we've seen. Like as far as all the aluminum bats go, it seems to be performing just as good as any of the other ones. And for those people out there that have asked a lot of USA questions, I think it's now a good time to answer some of their questions as far as what we want to do. I had somebody mention to me that we should do a USA total review. So Thursday show, Mad Max TV, which will be episode 8 Thursday, because today's Tuesday. We're going to line up every USA bat right here on video, and we're going to take nothing but USA questions. So if there's a BBCOR question coming in or a fast switch question, unfortunately, we'll get back to answering them. I'll answer them obviously in email form, but we're just going to do USA questions, just a quick overview, line up every bat and talk every USA bat. I think that would be beneficial to some people out there that are asking a lot of questions.
It is the hot topic.
It is the hot topic, yeah.
Even though most people probably already know your answer for this, Kyle wants to know what aluminum BB core should he get? One piece.
Ooh, this is tough.
I think we know Mad Max's answer already.
Well, he's going to say Cat 7.
Cat 7.
And I'm going to say Velo. And
that's just the classic.
You guys wouldn't throw the
right
618 solo in that mix?
I'm like, I'm not in love
I'd throw
with
an
that
Easton in there before that.
Yeah. I see somebody on Facebook though just asked Louisville Solo 618 or the cheaper 518. What's major difference? It's all about the end cap difference, really, is what you're getting. On the Solo, you get the ballistic end cap, composite, and then the 518 is just one piece aluminum bat. So it's the exact same thing that goes on with Rollins, Velo versus 5150. Velo super balanced, 5150 is just balanced, is what you get.
Joe on Facebook says, how many feet will be lost with the new USA bats? He demoed the Ghost -10, and it seemed like the distance lost was somewhere around 50 feet.
Ooh, 50 is extreme.
I was going to say 20 to 30.
Yeah,
20, 25.
I would
maybe.
agree and say 20 to 25. I mean, 50, I would feel that might be excessive. I don't know. 50 is crazy.
And Vinny wants to know what your thoughts on Rawlings Quattro USA -10 is.
Like it. I mean, so far out of it, now like there's a lot of composite options. Bravo to Rawlings on coming out with one of their composite bats, and we've seen what a standard change can do ultimately to Rawlings. Before this BBCOR bats, Rawlings was nowhere in BBCOR. You remember when it was BSR, high school and college approved bats, Rawlings was nowhere. Then all of a sudden this BBCOR change comes about, and then Rawlings, gets on the map. Their BBCOR bats, South Carolina wins the back-to-back national championships with their Velo and 5150, and now Rawlings makes great bats. They are not just a glove company. So
I think it's Mockin put him on the map.
Johnny Mock.
I think he did it single-handedly.
It's possible. It's very possible.
This question's a little vague, Max. Maybe you'll know exactly what he's talking about here. But Michael on Facebook says, do you have the 2015 green DeMarini bats?
I think he's talking about the 2 3/4 -10 bat.
Catalyst?
No. DeMarini said. Yeah. So
I'm trying to think of green.
Yeah, green. It was the 2 3/4 bat. I know what you're talking about. He's going to comment and say, yeah, you're right on. It's the 2 3/4 -10 bat. The ball was crazy coming off of it. We don't have that one. That's very old. You can probably find that on eBay, but you're going to spend $500 for one of those bats. The thing that we have the closest is going to be the CF Zen, which right here, you're going to see this one. This is going to be 2 3/4. This is the retooled one. So great performance.
What are you running that?
Michael said yes.
Yes.
He said you're correct on what you're talking about.
$199.95. This one's going to be on sale for a CF Zen.
Was
$350. Yes.
So Rob on Facebook says, is this episode baseball only? Any thoughts on the number of Ghost fast pitch bats breaking?
Well, this episode is not baseball only. It's softball too. It's anything baseball or softball coming at us right now. So thoughts on the ghost fast pitch bats breaking. So I haven't seen a whole lot of ghost breaking. I've seen, don't get me wrong, when performance is up and it's a newer product, yeah, you're going to see some breakage issues. That first year of Zeno, there were some breakage issues. There's no doubt about that. Has there been broken ghost bats? There have been broken ghost bats. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that that bat is, it hasn't broken ever. DeMarini bats have broken. Louisville bats have broken. Marucci bats have broken. Roland, every bat has a defect in a way, and we can tell you exactly how pretty much every bat's going to break. A DeMarini composite bat, usually the knob might fall off, or there might be some crackage. The Louisville bat might get a rattle to it, or the end cap, or something like that might happen. That Easton Ghost, yeah, it does seem that towards the handle, some of the ones have some crackage issues, but the composite,
bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, bottom of the barrel.
And it seems to be 33 inch.
Yeah, but I would say this: the benefit is that it's a 1-year warranty. Be happy in that regard. Some of these bats don't have a warranty. Some of these really, really high-performing slow pitch bats have no warranty. That would be bad. Spending $350 and saying, yeah, you got 3 months use out of it. So,
speaking of slow pitch, Nick says, "Hey, I know you guys are talking about baseball, but how do you feel about the 17 Wegman against the 52 275 core NSA ball?"
I like the Wegman. I would say against that ball, something like that Wegman, a stiffer bat would be beneficial because it's going to carry a little bit of end load to it. So yeah, go for the Wegman. I can see that working out well.
And Thomas Lee on Instagram wants to know if the 718 is a good bat and does it have good pop?
718.
Mm-hmm.
So 718, I do like that bat. I think it has good pop. It is going to have a little bit of end load. We talked about this earlier in the show. Somebody asked, what's the best end loaded bat? So I do like this bat for an end loaded bat. Roy says he likes the Voodoo Insane, so we're going to battle it out right here. I like this bat as far as one of the top end loadeds. Ty says, good morning, guys. Or good morning, guy. What up, Ty?
T Boogie?
That's Ty. Our viewers are coming up on Facebook a little bit. You guys are getting up right now. 5:32 West Coast time.
Ty, did you know that there's a place in Georgia called Ty, Georgia? I just learned that yesterday.
And there's a road called Old Ty Road in Ty, Georgia.
Okay, back to the question.
Garrett on Facebook wants to know, what do you think of the Axe Hyper Whip Drop 3?
Yeah, I think that's hands down their best BB Core baseball bat. So I like that one. That one, the Hyper Whip. We have a good deal on last year's model. Was a $300 bat, now $179.95, and we even have this year's one, which is also $300. But I like the Axe.
I think Corey on Facebook joined a little late, but he says, is the retooled Zen on sale now?
It is, yes. So we did this yesterday, and I promised you guys up and down that we were only doing it that day, and promises were meant to be broken. So I'm going to run it again for another day, where it was $350, it's now $199.95, and this will only be today. I'm telling you, I promise you, I will raise it tomorrow. If I come back and say, hey, buy the CF Zen, it's now $199.95 for a third day in a row, that's not going to happen, all right? So
you'll get slapped.
I will get slapped.
Chrissy actually has a really good question here on Facebook. It says, any chance of ever reviewing some of the other items in the store, like gloves, bags, equipment in general?
I mean, if you have any questions, yeah, we would be more than happy to do that. The bats are all out right here. I mean, if she's got any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them or whatnot.
Lewis wants to know, retooled DeMarini Zen much less effective than the original Zen?
No, not really. No. So that green one, somebody asked about that green, not Zen, but that green DeMarini CF series bat, 2 3/4. That bat was crazy explosive. And same thing with the CF Zen. -10, the white and blue one. The white and blue one was actually so good. It was the best bat ever created, -10, that they had to they had to ultimately retool it and put an orange end cap on it so that it's retooled. It was just simply an end cap issue. They put on that end cap, and now it's approved. Obviously USSSA only, but yeah, I would say don't be scared of, hey, this bat is retooled. So what does that mean? Does that mean this bat was one time used and they cleaned it up, or what? Ultimately, it was just an end cap. They obviously had the barrels, they had the handles. They just needed to switch out that end cap is what happened.
So Kyle on Instagram, he wants to know what your thoughts on the 518 was. He was the one that you recommended the Cat 7 for earlier.
518 is a great bat, great value. I think if you're looking for something that's not as expensive as the Cat 7, it's very similar. Solo and 518. I will say 518 will swing more like the Cat 7. The Velo and the 618 are so balanced, so well balanced, that the Cat 7 feels a little bit more like a 5150, or feels more like say that 517 or 518 because it has a little bit more weight to it. It's balanced.
What about, don't we have, what size is he looking for? Because we have the older Omaha on sale.
Yeah. We have the older Omaha for 150, and we even have the Cat 6 on sale for 150 in every size. Some select quantity in that, not a lot left in stock in that one.
David Johnson on Facebook says, "What's the best -10 bat on the market? We have not found anything hotter than the Dirty South and the Combat Maxim."
Well, I'd say, if anything, I mean, the Zen, either 2017 or 2018 for USSSA, have been really, really hot. The Ghost X has been good. The 918 has been probably, I would say, the biggest disappointment in the -10 category. I was looking for that one to kind of be really good. Oh, you got to get the phone, dude. This is birthday well-wishers coming in right
Kyle
now.
also says he swings 33, so yeah, I think you have all of those
Yeah, you
bats
have
in
all those
33.
sizes. So, Kyle, check out the Omaha from last year's a great deal. But yeah, to answer the question, I mean, we even have the Maxim. I like the Maxim. Maxim and Dirty South, very similar. Very similar.
Steve Rutherford on Facebook says, "Good morning, guys. I realize this is a baseball session, but he wants to know what's the best overall fast pitch bat, 12U, period, if you had one choice."
Probably Vendetta. Vendetta, if we felt like she could really handle the weight, I'd probably bump it up to like the CFX -11. Guys, also, don't want to get anybody confused. Not just a baseball segment, in anything segment. Ask anything. You want to know about Rollins goes. You want to know about Wilson goes. You want to know about softball. You want to know about baseball.
Fast pitch, slow pitch.
We'll answer it all. Fungos. What's the best fungo bat out there? We'll answer anything. We have it all here. Everything, baseball, softball, except for cleats. So know that, all right?
Bam Bam Cat on Facebook says, "Hello from Cali. Love you guys. Good morning. My son's 7, gonna turn 8. Pitching machine. What do you recommend?"
Okay. So, good morning, first of all, from Cali. Up nice and early. I like to see that 5:37. I would say we're looking for a bat or a pitching machine, would you say? I'd say bat.
I think he's looking for a bat to
Okay.
use with the pitching machine, so something you don't want to damage.
Yeah,
or,
I'd probably say 5150 -11 or -10 in that USA bat if we're playing USA baseball. So, I would look at something like that. The 5150, $100. Look at that.
Michael Smith on Facebook asks, "Are the Axe fast pitch bats any good?"
Axe fast pitch, I would say anything Axe has been really good, but ultimately, I feel comfortable with them in the baseball category. Their softball bats have been really good too. They're slow pitch from what we've heard. We actually just brought some of them in, so we'll have some Axe slow
I
pitch
think give
bats.
him a chance.
I'd say give them a chance. I know that the 2 models that we carry are not crazy expensive. I know one's $80 and I think the other one's $120. I feel comfortable taking a chance on one of those bats. I would say more for the younger girls because they're both more of the aluminum bats. So do they have a composite, high-end performing Ghost type bat or CFX? Not yet, but I'm sure in the works we'll see that coming in.
Guys, just want you to know, Lewis from Texas says, "Interactive Lou in the house."
What up, Lou?
Texas in the house.
What
Just
up,
want to let
Lou?
you guys
What
know
up?
that.
What up, Texas?
We've been waiting for him to show up.
Bro. You can watch this on West Coast feed coming at you. Also, this is exciting. I want everybody to know if you've missed this or you even want to share with your friends that do not have Facebook or do not have Instagram, and you can go to YouTube, and we actually our YouTube channel, closeoutbats.com, obviously. I uploaded all these episodes, so episode 1 through 5 is there, and then episode 6 will be there later today. So you can rewatch them or share them with your friends, email them out. So keep it going because so far it's been pretty good. No one's told us that we're stupid and we shouldn't do this anymore. So
Don't give him any ideas.
we don't feel like Wayne's World.
I like how people kind of tell us where they're from
Yes.
too. Lee
Is
Brown
anybody
says
from
he
Jersey?
says South Carolina's here, so you got
Yeah.
South Carolina, you got Texas, you got Cali, so we're across the country
What
right
about
now.
Jersey? Is anybody Jersey?
No, I haven't seen anybody shout out Jersey yet. David Johnson says, "Is the green -5 on the table on sale today also?"
Well, actually, the -5 right here is $350. This bat, we have a couple pieces left. We only got back orders in of this bat. And then there is no -5 Zen for this year for D. Marini, 2018.
You could buy this bat for $350, use it for a year, and probably sell it for $350.
Okay,
That's how good that
bold.
bat is.
Actually, why don't we do that? Why don't we go to eBay real quick? I'm going to go to eBay, guys. Wait, keep asking the question.
You got North Carolina here, Virginia. We're all over the place right now. And P. Kennedy wants you to know, he said, "I'm still coming to New York this weekend, don't forget."
Yes.
You got Kyle. Kyle said he's from Wisconsin. Little cheese emoji.
So
Throw that out.
Just real quick, first page of eBay. I have a 2017 DeMarini CFZen 3227. You could buy it now. It's pre-owned, obviously, so it's used. You could buy it for $300, and that's no warranty or anything like that. So $350 with a warranty, full year. I mean, never before used in the wrapper, or $300 pre-owned from this sketchy dude on eBay who's has, I don't even know, the pictures, like, it looks used, so I don't even know if anybody's selling it on eBay.
Interactive Lou wants to know, what's that black thing on the floor that has the balls in it, and how does it work? I'm assuming he means the soft toss machine.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to just demonstrate that real quick, or
We'll just turn it on.
we'll just turn it on for you, Lou, so you can get it quick. It's just a soft toss machine. Kind of pops the ball up for the hitters. Obviously one at a time holds about 12 to 14 baseballs and anywhere between 10 and 12 softballs. So it shoots both. It's called Jug Soft Toss Machine.
So I'm looking here on eBay, guys, because I'm still on this eBay kick. -5 CFZen. I don't even see anybody selling it. I see one dude selling it used for $300, no warranty. So I'd be sketched out about that right there.
Cherie says, my son is 12, moving from 12U to a 14U team. He tried to combat this fall, but loves his DeMarini from previous season. Any suggestions for a drop 5 from Cleveland, Ohio? I mean, my question would be on that question would be that he's 14U.
Yeah.
Is he on that 60-90 field?
Is he playing BB Core baseball bat? Like, is he -3? I'd want to know the length to weight ratio. If they say, hey, it needs to be -3, it's BB Core.
Yeah.
Or if they say, hey, he needs a BB Core -5, that doesn't exist. So I'm seeing Facebook, a lot of viewers coming in right now.
Yeah, they're starting to flood in now.
Is that because Roy left, guys? Because I feel bad because it is his birthday, so let's be nice to him on
And
his birthday.
just to get to Jersey real quick, Joe Slavin says, yo, Jersey here, Autobahn. He wants you to recommend some -10 USA bats.
Yeah, so I would even recommend Joe come in and let's demo them out. But I'd say -10. How could we go against something like the 5150? The Omaha from Louisville Slugger has probably been my favorite -10 in that USA bat. We only got our demos in, but I got a lot of pre-orders right here. I see somebody also right here says Bama in the house. Are we Roll Tide?
Roll Tide.
Or are we War Eagles?
Roll Tide all day.
Let's see. Will Marucci have a USA bat on the market this year? Unfortunately, Marucci will not have a USA bat, and I'm probably the most upset about that. I really wish they had a USA bat. I don't know why. I think ultimately, they're going to – I know the answer that they gave, and I know that it is legitimate that they said, they do not want a younger kid that is at the age of 8, 9 years old that's just introduced to baseball to have a bad experience with one of their USA bats, meaning that the performance will not be what a USSSA or BB Core will be, so they didn't even want to bother with it.
Wow, you really woke a sleeping giant with the New Jersey thing, dude. I see it all over. It's all over Instagram. Yo, guys, New Jersey Fire. You got Mad Max, New Jersey Shout Out. It's kind of... Oh, well, here we go. Sean Bama Colastico says, morning from Fairbanks, Alaska.
Alaska?
Wow, coming from far.
Dude,
right there.
That is what's up, my man. What time is it over there? Oh, morning? I don't even know.
I know it's morning here, but is it morning?
It's 6 hours behind, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be either late night or real early
I think it
morning.
might be. I don't know. When I was in Hawaii, it was 6 hours. My computer still says Hawaiian time, so it's 6 hours behind.
Lee Brown wants to know, how much is the Omaha Drop 3? I mean, you have...
Yeah, so Omaha Drop 3.
Both, so.
Yeah, so we have this year's and last year's. So I'll show you this year's. This year's right here is 200.
I want you to know it's 4:45 a.m.
Ooh. That's rough, bro.
So it's only 4 hours behind.
Oh, that's not bad. And then right here you have the Omaha from last year, which is 150. So same bat. You're going to see some end cap differences there, but like both of these bats, Omaha, 150 for last year's, 200 for this year.
Cynthia Barefoot on Facebook wants it. She says she's scared to buy a new bat right now. She says bat rules are changing down here. I'm assuming she means probably Little League.
Yeah, if you're meaning USA Baseball or Little League, if he's playing in a number of leagues like Little League Baseball, Babe Ruth Baseball, Cal Ripken Pony, Dixie Youth Baseball. There's a couple others that I missed, but those are the main ones. Then yeah, he needs a USA Baseball bat, which those are in stock right now. But if he's 13U or 14U, things get a little bit dicey. Where 13U, you have options where do I use a USA bat for a year, or do I use a BB Core bat that he can use for 13U and 14U? So I'd ask, how old is your son and where are you playing?
Interactive Lou says, how much is the softball soft toss machine selling for?
So we sell that for $280. That's free shipping as well.
Cynthia Barefoot says Top Gun 13U.
Yeah, so I see where her issue is. So I would almost ask somebody in the league as far as what they're getting. I mean, he's probably in 7th or 8th grade. You probably how big is he? Let's get this right, Cynthia. Is how tall and how much does he roughly weigh? I know that's obviously a personal question, but we could kind of diagnose. Maybe he could swing the -3.
Softball guy on Instagram says, any good metal slow pitch softball bats out there?
Yeah. So we actually have the white steel. We actually have the white steel one. So I like the white steel, which ultimately was a bat that was, $220. We still have it for $220, but we have some blemish ones, and the blemish ones are going to be on sale for $180. I would check that out. The white steel.
There you go. Why so high? Why so high on the Zen USA? Is it worth the wait?
Why so high on CF Zen USA? I'm not so high on it. I think it's something to watch, because there's not a lot of composite options out there. So we know what the Ghost is right now, and the Ghost is solid, no doubt about that. And we've seen what the Quattro is, and the Quattro looks pretty good too. But why don't we just add another one into the mix? I think the CF Zen people loved in the U-Trip model, right? They did not really like it in the Little League model for last year. But let's wait and see. DeMarini has impressed me over the last couple of years on their, youth big barrel bats and their softball bats. Their BB-Core bats have been okay. I think it's time for kind of more of a facelift. But yeah, let's wait and see. I think what you're waiting for is you're waiting 12/4, right? So December 4th. There's still enough time where let's see how hot it gets, and I'll be upfront with you and tell you, is this a good bat, and then maybe jump on it for Christmas.
Justin Wright on Facebook says, is it a retail store or online only? Can you come in and demo bats?
You can, yes. So we are in New Jersey, yes.
Maybe throw the hours out there?
Yeah, so we're open 9 a.m. to 6, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday we're open 8 to 4. Sunday we are closed, so, but we're in New Jersey. 15 minutes without traffic. I know that's very difficult for you guys that are around this area to understand, but are not from this area. 15 minutes from New York City. That means no traffic. So that means Sunday morning at 6 o'clock. It takes us 15 minutes to get to the city. Any other time we're waiting an hour to get to the city.
Fernando, shout out to Fernando. He says, best place to buy a bat. You can't go wrong here. Trust me.
Fernando's the man. Roy. I felt like in Wayne's World when he was left alone on the video for a second. But honestly, the viewers, guys, still say it's Roy's birthday, so let's give him a shout out. Let's keep this going. The viewers are good, so we're going to stick around. I would have ended this because we're reaching the 40-minute mark, which you're going to try to go for that hour, that full hour.
Ernie on Facebook says, is Little League going only big barrels?
No. Yeah. So they're going to have, let's say, they're going to have some models that are going to be 2 1/4. They're not going to be exactly what I'll say, great models. One of the only ones that are 2 1/4 that's actually worth looking at is that Beast X Hyperlight from Easton, which is a -12. Yeah.
Everything else I would consider more beginner, younger player, smaller sizes. Your 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old. That's just beginning. Really kind of going, do I want to play in this or do I not? Dad's not going to put a huge amount of money into it. Says, all right, I'll get you a bat, but we're not going to break the bank. So.
Lee Brown, Facebook, says, do you know of any places down south where you can demo bats?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Go on, do a retail locator on one of the manufacturer's website. It should be able to tell you where you can demo a bat.
I'd love for you to take the road trip here, bro. Come up here and
or demo there and order from us.
Yeah. Or
That's an idea.
Yeah, March or April, come up and maybe catch a Yankee or Mets game. That would be.
We've had some far guys
Yeah.
come hours away from Massachusetts or whatever.
Sean Bama says, have 2 girls, high school, 16U and 12U, fast pitch. What you got that's new?
I'd probably say
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. You have this whole rack right here is brand new right here, all brand new bats from 2018. So you got Xeno, LXT, PXT. You got the CFX up here. You got every model of the CFX. You got new Cat FX. You got new Ghost from Easton. 16U, she's probably swinging -10 or -11. If she's stronger, -10. You'd be looking Xeno, CFX, Ghost, or LXT. Your younger one that's 12U. Maybe she's strong, -11. You'd be looking at the same models ultimately. You got to get her. Roy's just Don't worry, Roy. It's all good. It's his birthday.
Chris Ray says, personally, -10, U-Trip, Cat 7, JBB, hands down, best bat. Would you agree?
I would agree. I'd say the JBB bats, yeah, that's one of the better ones. Especially that Cat 7 limited edition was one of my favorite look-wise bats. Looks amazing. So yeah, I like that bat for its performance and looks too. That's the cool thing too. Like if a bat's got to walk that line where it needs to be high performing and look cool, and that bat does both. So.
Lee Brown says, would love to hit you guys up with my son. Show me some love if I come.
Yeah, bro. Where's Lee from? I forget. Oh, he's from South Carolina.
Yeah, he's from definitely
Dude,
down south
if you
somewhere.
showed up one day, I would definitely be really pumped up, and we'd shoot a video. You'd be sitting right here. You'd be taking Roy's spot, and we'd get you in. You know.
Get his son on maybe one of them Mad Max YouTube
Yeah,
videos,
bro, we'll get you
demoing
on
out a
one of
bat.
those- We'll get you on one of those videos for sure.
Randy says, last season for Little League, my 12-year-old, before he heads into juniors and travel for 8th grade next year, would it be best to go with the Ghost X and then save for the junior and travel bat for the summer?
It's a thought. I mean, if it's his last year in Little League, then I mean, you know, maybe go with the Beast X, or maybe go with maybe go with something a little bit heavier. Try to go with that -8 or -5, because that's what he's going to have to swing in a couple of years. You know, next year he goes to that. You know, unless you say, hey, bat speed's key, and we want to have a little bit more fun this year and have him swing something a little bit lighter, then yeah, go with that Ghost. Yeah, totally.
New Jersey Fire over here on Instagram says, we making the change to a Ghost fast pitch. I'm assuming he's going to the Ghost.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to make sure it's high school,
I
college,
thought
or
it might be Marini. NJ Fire. I don't know if he likes the Marini bats. If that's who I'm thinking of, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay. Sean Bama to revert back. I'm assuming he's talking about a 16U. He says -10 for the older 34-inch.
34-inch. Okay, so maybe go with something like that. You know, that CFX Insane, a little bit more end weight to it. That might be something that I would take a look at. Or a little bit heavier, something like the Zeno, stiffer. She sounds obviously like if she's swinging 34, she's definitely got some power. So that might be something that I would look at. You know, right there. I see BJ McDermott wants some love. BJ McDermott, you know.
He gets no love from us.
Yeah, no love here, bro. We love everything. We love the Cat 7 especially.
Maybe if he showed up more.
Yeah, he was on one episode.
Andrew says, my son is 10, swings Easton Mako 32-inch. We're looking for a 2 5/8 USA composite.
Then you're looking Ghost X from Easton, or you're looking Quattro from Rollins, or you're waiting for the CFZN USA. Yeah.
Roy, I guess this question would be more for you. Glove Runners wants to say, he says, hey guys, any Veteran Day sales for military guys this weekend?
Well, for veterans, we do 10% off on what I'll call non-sale items. So absolutely, all we need to do is send us a text of picture ID, of military ID.
Or if you come here, obviously you might have that ID on you. So
sure, no problem.
Allie Courtney says, heading to Jersey for a tournament in Marlboro this weekend, planning to come your way. What is the best time of day on Friday to hit the least traffic heading from Neptune your way? I'd stay off the Parkway in the morning. I'd stay off the Parkway in rush hour traffic in late afternoon.
Stay off the Parkway in the morning, midday, early, late afternoon.
Maybe try the Turnpike. That might work out a little better for you.
You know, you're a solid hour and 15 minutes from there to come here. Of course, any time after 3 o'clock is tough. You're just going to hit the traffic, but we'll make it work. You know, if you're running late, call us.
The guy that asked about the Veterans Day, he said, I'm playing in the on the NYPD team next season. Like the shirt. He said, yeah, I'm from NYC. So,
cool, bro. Yep.
So he might be local enough to kind of come in. Let's see.
I see somebody wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah, there's a few people on here that BJ McDermott called us all haters, but we only hate you, so. Are there more bats coming out? Can't find a 2919 U-Trip with a 2 5/8 barrel. My coach doesn't allow 2 3/4.
29.
Yeah.
Well, 2 5/8 is kind of out.
Well, we have some good deals. We have the Maxim, and we have some other ones from Easton and whatnot, and some from DeMarini. But ultimately, yeah, if you're looking like 2 5/8, your world's really going to become small. The 2 3/4, you would really like. I don't know if that's a league thing or a coach thing. If it's a coach thing, I almost would just get a 2 3/4. If it's a league thing, then we really need to kind of obviously consider some other options.
I think it's a coach thing.
Yeah, if it's a coach thing, I know it's difficult for a young guy to tell his coach like, hey, this is all that they make. You know, obviously obviously get enough courage to go up to him and say it. But
2 5/8 has become the minority
Yeah.
for sure.
Roy's right on. It's not as popular. Yep.
Somebody said, "Tell that old man happy birthday from the Tiz."
My man.
Lewis wants us to come to Texas. No snow.
No snow, no traffic.
I know, bro. Well, you got to blame Roy for that. So I'd move anywhere.
Okay, so Allie said she's going to try to come earlier, hopefully after the morning rush,
Yes,
after morning rush hour.
definitely. Earlier the better. Yeah, I'm better in the morning. I'm not that great at 5
Where's she?
o'clock.
She said they had a tournament in Marlboro coming from
She
Neptune.
lives in Virginia, I think.
Yeah,
right?
they're coming up to New Jersey. So I'd say anytime after like 9:30, on the Parkway, you'd probably be okay.
Yeah, I mean that day. Well, yeah, because they're off, right? Veterans Day. Yeah.
Anything similar to the Sambat 2K1 33.5 or 34 that I can afford on a cop salary?
I'd probably say
Well,
come
they're the
in.
prime.
Well, yeah, prime or come in and take a look at like the Victus, because I know that the Victus, you could find something similar to that. The Victus. Yeah.
What are you running prime? Prime was $150. What are we running prime for holiday?
Oof. Primes are going to be on sale for $79.95, guys. So that's pretty crazy. I
Hook
know.
up.
Yeah, that's obviously no warranty, but it's still. I really
Order it on the
mean
website. It's going to come up $99.95. Comment section, write NYPD.
Okay.
We'll change the price.
I think he's coming here, but you're going a little tense. I know it's your birthday, but you're very excited.
Kyle-
I'm all jacked up.
He's coming. I think
It's almost Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Roy's getting jacked up.
Roy's getting jacked up, man.
Kyle wants to know if you've heard anything on the Cat 8.
No, I have not, but I'm excited. I'm anticipating that to be very popular.
The guy from NYPD, the glove runner, said he'll be here on Saturday.
Yeah, so just
Cool.
chill. He's not
All right,
ordering
all right,
it. He's not
relax.
doing code stuff, but he's coming here, all right?
Is
BJ.
the 2 3/4 going to be legal in pony baseball with new USA bat restrictions?
No, yeah, so no, there will be no 2 3/4.
McDermott asked that question?
No, McDermott said you're just so jacked up right now.
So yeah, is
I was going to
2
say, he's never asked the question that actually was meaningful.
yeah, so is 2 3/4 going to be legal in pony baseball with new USA bat restrictions? So I'm not going to say never, because you never know what happens. All of a sudden, one of these manufacturers, Demarine, Easton, or Louisville, comes out with the 2 3/4 USA bat. It's not that far fetched down the road. But right now, today, anything 2 3/4 will only be USSSA approved. That's today. That is November 7th, 2017. 2 3/4 is only USSSA.
Danny George wants to know, what's the fastest swinging -11 fast pitch bet?
I think it's hard to go against the CFX -11 or CF9 -11. Anything Demarine -11. They seem to do the best with their weight balance for fast pitch. It's just smooth as anything, and I think that -11 really is one of the best performing bats.
Just so you guys know, the glove runners, the NYPD guy, wants to know he's jacked up too.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
he said you're not alone.
Well, yesterday I was really jacked up. Today I'm kind of like a 6. Roy's like a 10.
No, I'm not a jacked up kind of guy.
Yeah.
Jacked up is this
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, Lewis, happy birthday from Texas and the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know, Lewis. You were okay in my book till you said, well, whatever. Dallas is having.
Can't really say anything being that I'm a
Yeah,
Giants fan.
Being Giants fans.
I'm anti-NFL.
It's kind of a joke right now. So
yeah.
Angie wants to know, what's the hottest USA bat if you had to pick one?
I'm gonna give you 3. I'm gonna say Ghost X, Solo, and then 5150. No, I don't know if the 5150 is so hot. I actually will say this: one of the hottest ones that I've seen, but it's really going to take a kid that has a little bit more strength to handle it, has been the Beast X Hybrid, which probably is the bet you guys never heard of. It's the aluminum barrel composite handle. It's a -10, but it does carry a little bit more extra end weight to it. So
Hyperlight.
Hyperlight's good.
-11.
There's actually better USA bets than I think were anticipated.
Yeah.
I think we thought there was going to be like 3. There's actually a lot of good models.
I mean,
So
I like that Hyperlight. I like the Solo. I like the Ghost. I like the Quattro. And then if I want to kind of like really dial it back and not spend that kind of money, I'm into the 5150.
yeah, Solo's good too though.
Danny says, what do you think of the Velo as far as bat speed goes? My daughter is swinging the CF9 Insane -10
Yeah.
currently.
Well, I'd get her out of the Insane, but I don't know if I make the move to the Velo for
That's
for
super
best pitch.
extreme. You're going from an end-loaded bat all the way to a
Yeah,
super crazy
I might
lightweight bat.
I might bump it to the CF9 -10 balance.
Did he say how old she is?
Let's see. No age.
I want to know how old is she? I want to know, level of player, but
Is she a 3, 4, 5 hitter? She 1, 2, 6, 7, 8 hitter? All of that stuff kind of comes into play.
She's 12.
Dan Welker says, what do you know about the performance of the Solo 618 compared to the other USA bats?
Really good. Very well balanced. Feels very solid coming off of it. Sounds very solid coming off of it. And if you're wanting the lightest swinging USA bat, which is real
That's the
key,
bat.
because now with the USA standard, a lot of them are 2 5/8. A lot of them are going to be -10 bats, even -8 and -5. Not a lot of -11s. That's one of the lightest.
Says she's
swinging
12. She's 12. She's a 6'7", 8" hitter. So I mean, swinging the insane.
Yeah, the insane to me was not the right bat. I think that it's just that's a power hitter bat. That's the 2, 3, 4 hitter. Not the bat for her. So I think that going that route probably would be the way to go. Is go lighter. Vendetta, Rocket Tech -12, Hyperlight -12 from Easton.
I'd go see if 9 -10 balance bat is what I would go with ultimately. Yeah.
Where are we at? Any info on the Easton Ghost Fast Pitch 2018 U-Trip bat?
Not out yet.
Not yet. I'm thinking you might see it not till June or July ultimately. Yeah, I think that's what you'll see.
What do you recommend over here on Instagram? What do you recommend for a 13-year-old, -5 or a -3?
13-year-old -5 or -3. The -5, we need to know that obviously it's going to be a 1-year bat. If that's the case, you probably want something like a Velo or Cat 7 or Omaha would be that. If we're looking BB cards, you're probably looking at the same models, to be honest with you. I'd probably say whether it's -5 or -3, you're looking at those 3 bats: Velo, Cat 7, and Omaha. Would you agree?
I would agree.
Yeah.
It really depends on size, weight that he can handle.
Ice is very nice on Instagram says, can you use a donut on a composite bat? I heard you couldn't.
No, you can. Yeah, definitely can. I know that obviously it's not a Little League approved item, the donut. I don't know how.
I'd more so go with a hit jack
Yeah.
or a power wrap.
Yeah, one of those. Yep.
Interactive Lou says, what's the best way to build a practice batting cage in my garage?
I'd probably maybe bow net, or I get some net, like some old net, maybe that around your town. Roy always says the best thing. You go to Craigslist, or you go somewhere, you find somebody in town. You find somebody in town that their son or daughter was really into baseball or softball at one time, and then they're older, they're in college,
aged
now.
out, have an old cage.
They're going to pay you to come and take the
They
stuff.
want it out of their garage.
Yeah.
They're tired of having their wife yell at them every day to get that crap out of there. So
I mean, I've also heard of guys just ordering like a net like we have in the background and just hooking up a couple wires in the top of their garage and then sliding it out just so their kid has something to hit into without damaging the walls.
I find somebody in my town that is their kid
aged out and just looking to kind of get rid of it.
That's the best thing I've ever heard. So,
does a hot bat really exist with USA restrictions? Also, any tips as far as breaking in a new USA bat? That's from Willie Dunlop.
Yeah, totally. The new USA bats, there will be hot bats. There's going to be some duds out there. I will say that each manufacturer does have a bat that's not exactly what I'll say. Like some of them are not going to be great performing bats. But the Ghost, the Solo, all these other ones have looked pretty good. Mention anybody that's coming in right now, because I know that obviously as we go later, more people view or more people bounce or people come back. We will be doing a show. We're doing these shows every day, Monday through Friday. And we do it pretty much for an hour. We try to do it pretty much hour, sometimes hour and 15 minutes. But Thursday, we will do a show, nothing but USA baseball bats. So feel free to come in, join. We're going to have every bat lined up here from every manufacturer that we have in stock. Easton, Louisville Slugger, DeMarini, Axe, any one of these bats we're going to have, and we're going to talk it, and you can see them and ask any question you want on these USA bats as well that day.
I've seen a couple questions come in. They want to know what you think of the Moab Power Bat.
Yeah.
I've seen it a few times.
I really, not that I'm going to ignore that question, but I'll just kind of defer. I really can't answer that because we don't carry the bats, so I'd be at a disadvantage. I don't want to talk bad about something we don't carry.
Garrett says, what is the purpose of the axe handle?
So axe handle, obviously, you're holding it like an axe, and you're coming through that zone, in that level plane every time. Very well balanced bat because of that axe handle. You're holding it the correct way. It actually was to prevent the hand injury in the hamate bone that a lot of Major League Baseball players get. They get it, and then coming back from it is very difficult because it's rubbing up against it. So with that handle, you're holding it that correct way where every time, your hamate bone's not going to get re-injured. And that was what it was obviously meant for. A lot of other things as far as engineering goes, they have the end cap, which is going to have the hyper whip end cap very well balanced too. It's all about balance and bat speed with the axe handle too.
Roy, you want to comment on this one? It says, so many great deals on Louisville Slugger and DeMarini. Your rep must be pretty awesome. You have a comment on that one? Or?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we don't even have a rep. We just go directly to the factory. So,
Will Martinez says, thoughts on the 2018 Easton Stealth Flex -11. Didn't see a review from us yet.
What do you think?
I didn't hear the question.
Roy was zoned out. It was an hour and 10. He's like,
Thoughts on the
Over
2018
for 10
Easton
minutes.
Stealth Flex -11. They didn't see a review from us yet, so they're just asking what your opinion on it is.
Why don't we have a review on that?
I think that the Ghost has been so much better than the Stealth that it's difficult to say that, let's get on that, something like that, I would say, I would ultimately say I like the Ghost over the Stealth Flex -11. It's difficult to say, yeah.
I don't even think it's close.
Yeah, I don't even think it's close. I know that we ended on Instagram. I think that's what happened. We ended on Instagram. We've gone.
Yeah, I think it just closed out. I think we just went too long
We
on
went
it.
too long on Instagram. It's all good. Don't worry. We'll keep going on Facebook.
Danny George says, that's how I scored my batting cage and machine. 50-foot cage net and machine for $500.
Yeah.
And the guy probably drove it to your house.
Just so you guys could see out there, I know that you guys saw me go off. New cup, I see you, baby. Yep, new cup, bro. Mad Max TV. That's what's up, man. I'm still gonna rock the Lumberland
Live from
because
Jersey.
I like that. I like that.
Joseph says, my daughter loves her Stealth -10. What's new that compares to that?
Go with the Stealth,
Stealth Flex.
or Ghost. If they like the Ghost. What do you think, Roy?
I mean, given the choice, 10 times out of 10 go with the Ghost.
Interactive Lou notices your new cup.
I know.
So he's all over the videos.
He is.
Brian
And we're
Franklin.
back live on Instagram, just so you guys can know. We're part 2 on Instagram. You guys did not miss a whole lot, but you can go back. I'm going to upload it on YouTube, and you're going to see the full thing on YouTube later today. What did he say? Which prime bats are going on sale? I missed the conversation.
Yeah, he said what prime bats are going on
Get jacked
sale.
up one last time. Come on, let's go. Get jacked up over the prime deals.
$80, $79.95.
Yes, $79.95. That's Black Friday and Thanksgiving. So yeah, we are doing obviously Black Friday and Thanksgiving deals. So tune in every day. We're going to be releasing all these deals and whatnot as well.
Brian says, does Axe have a good softball bat out?
They do. They have a couple of models that I would take
What's
a
that
chance
do
on.
on?
What's up?
This low pitch.
Yeah, if it's a slow pitch bat, they have a really cool slow pitch bat coming out, which is going to be red, white, and blue. And then if you're looking fast pitch, they have a couple fast pitch bats out that I might take a chance on. Not crazy expensive.
Seems like the questions are starting to die down a
All
little
right,
bit.
so we could kind of recap. I know we'll get a couple more in. Why don't we recap? Why don't we shut this down? We've gone long enough, right?
Usually during your recap, a couple more kind of filter in anyway.
How's your
So
birthday been so far, though?
Phen-
Who was the
phenom-
first person to text you?
Well, yesterday my uncle wished.
No. Today is what I want to know. First person.
from midnight last night.
First person today was Max at 4:30 a.m.
4:30 a.m. guys. You hear that? So we're here early, man. I know Lou's an early guy because different time.
Here's another question popping in from Danny. Have you had any discrepancies with the weight of the Xeno Plus? I bought the 2017 Xeno Plus on bat day direct from Louisville Slugger. They advertised it as balanced, but upon arrival, it felt heavier and more end loaded than they thought.
Then the CF9, she said. Yeah.
Is that what it says? Long
Dan-
paragraphs
so,
cut off on
yeah,
here. So.
Danny, I totally agree with the weight balance, but it does not have anything to do as far as the discrepancy on the that's a balanced bat.
I was going to say, I wouldn't say that that's an
No,
end-loaded
it's not
bat.
an end-loaded bat, but when you compare it to a CF bat, DeMarini is so well balanced, and I think BJ McDermott could chime in here unless he's
He went back to
napping or
sleep.
doing something, cooking.
Well, if you read the
breakfast.
second part of his question, he
Yeah.
says actual weight came to nearly 22 ounces as well, and it's advertised as 20 ounce.
That's interesting. I think what you will see though is that weight balance on that bat will be kind of off as far as like when comparing to a DeMarini bat. DeMarini's so well balanced that their CF9 Insane is still kind of a little bit balanced. It feels they came out with the CF9 Insane or the Insane a couple years ago to basically answer the Louisville bat -10 or answer the Easton -10 bat because people were saying one disadvantage of the DeMarini bats are they were so well balanced.
What's the best -11 fast pitch bat under $200? My daughter is 8, playing 10U.
Xeno -11. We have a 2016 model actually on sale, which is going to be on sale for $150 right now. BJ McDermott says Xeno is definitely not end loaded, but it is not as balanced as Demernier or LXT. So there you go, BJ McDermott. I'm glad he was able to chime in
woke
there.
up.
I totally agree with what he was saying. That's accurate. Yep. Oh, let me show that Xeno right here. This is the Xeno that you want to look at.
2016.
2016 150.
What about the combat? Anything
Bigger sizes. Wow. All right.
You have
Guys.
the FS1 too.
Yeah, you have that.
-11.
You have a lot of good
It's under
deals.
2.
Let's wrap this up. Today, Roy's birthday, okay? Good deals. -10.
great deals.
CF Zen coming at you again, $199.95.
New one in the wrapper.
CF Zen -5, right? All right. And then also, I'm going to say something for Roy's birthday, right? And he's going to get really angry, and I'm going to probably get yelled at off camera, all right? But if you guys like this show and you guys were looking for items to order or whatnot, give us a call, right? And we'll see, obviously, if it's one of these items that, we'll see as far as maybe an additional, right, discount or something. No, not on these bets, on maybe newer product or something like that, right? We'll see. For Roy's birthday, we'll do something, all right? Give us a call if you watch this show. If you watched it and you say Mad Max TV, right? We want to know that you're watching it and that you're in tune. But if you want one of these items, give us a call and we'll see, obviously, a price for special Mad Max TV viewers. Sound good, right?
Today only.
Today only for Roy's birthday, all right? That was not even planned. Then also, guys, we have a Rawlings giveaway going on, right? So you can get any Rawlings, like a prize pack ultimately, for $500. It's going to be $500 worth of gear. So I'm going to put the link up. I already put it up. Click the link. It's a bunch of information, name, email address, phone number, address, zip code. You're entered in a contest to win $500 worth of gear from Rawlings, which is cool, right? Any other questions that come in? Have a great day, Lewis wants. Yep.
Drew on Instagram says, "What's the best USA bet?" I'd say, Drew, tune in on Thursday. We're gonna go over all the USA bets.
Yeah, all the USA bets, right? And guys, remember, if you did watch this episode, Mad Max TV, give us a call if you're looking for any one of these items. We want to know that you're in tune. And then also, to recap, new coffee mug. Still going to keep this one right here. Yep. And then Roy's first. Was this your first bet or not? No, 10-year-old birthday present, right?
Yep.
And you guys can
golden banana.
Yep, and you guys can remember this holiday season to shop smart and save big bucks only at Closeout Bats. Pow!